Developing details coming out as the search continues for 3-year-old Lina Sardar Khil, who's been missing since Monday night, as she was last seen in the playground of a northwest San Antonio apartment complex where she lives with her family. SAPD giving us an update just about 30 minutes ago.
Meantime, News 4 San Antonio's Joe Galley spoke with Lina's father. He's live with the very latest on the search for this little girl. Joe?
Well, as you can imagine, this family is simply overcome with emotions today. As a matter of fact, there was a scheduled prayer vigil that was supposed to happen this morning, but emotions are still running so high, and the thoughts are with this little girl and with this family that it had to be rescheduled. Inside the Villas Del Cabo apartment complex, search crews with dogs were going door to door in search of any sign of Lina Khil. Not only were there a large number of SAPD detectives and officers, but also several FBI agents on scene as well, knocking on doors, asking all the neighbors questions. At the same time, SAPD is working with the FBI to go over some video footage from the apartment.
It's the small details that will help make up a very complete puzzle. And that's what we're trying to put together right now.
Lina was last seen on this playground. Her mother looked away for just a moment, and the girl vanished sometime between 4:30 and 5 Monday evening.
We will continue to look and search for Lina until she's reunited with her family. In missing children cases, every second counts.
Lina comes from a family of Afghan refugees. The Muslim and Afghan community have come together to support this family in crisis.
Tragedy has happened to the Afghan community and to the Muslim community before, but nothing like this. I think this is a first when something like this happens.
The Islamic Center of San Antonio has helped raise a reward for information leading to Lina's location. A reward which quickly grew thanks to several donations from people here in San Antonio and across the country.
It makes us feel good. People care. They want something to happen. We want to get the community involved.
Planning to fly out of town last minute? Well, you're not alone.
On average, we'll do about 15,000 departures. So same on the arrivals, so about 30,000 a day. So pretty close to 210,000 just for this week.
If you're heading to the San Antonio International Airport, expect crowds to be pretty close to the size they were in 2019. We're taking a bird's eye look over the city right now, and let me tell you guys, there are airplanes going in and out at a steady pace. It's one airport director Jesus Sainz says is just 10% below 2019's numbers. Don't worry too much about missing your flight, as the average TSA time today is 10 minutes or less. It's something passengers like Sebastian Castillo are thankful for.
I guess they're prepared for the Christmas and all the people coming through in and out, so I'm pretty sure they're on the roll today.
The big question on some of your minds is, well, I'm traveling, but I've heard so much about the different variants of COVID-19. What do I need to know to keep myself and my family safe? Well, we talked with Metro Health a little earlier, and they have some advice.
Any protection is better than zero protection. So boost up, mask up, and vax up.
San Antonio's COVID risk level is currently mild, and our most recent case report is 376. Rudy Arispe with Metro Health breaks down where we currently stand.
This Omicron is expected to hit communities hard everywhere. So again, the best protection defense for that is to make sure you're vaccinated.
Omicron is already having an impact on the community. It's already canceling flights for Christmas Eve. So if you are flying either United or Delta, that just came in before the show, make sure you check to see if your flight is still a go, because about 200 of them have already been canceled. Here at the San Antonio International Airport, they are taking every precaution possible to make sure you and your loved ones feel safe when you fly out or fly in. That includes hand sanitizer stations, as well as requiring masks, which is still a federal mandate. And they're also doing several cleaning processes throughout the day.
It's a little too much. You know, I've had my moments where, you know, I've been at the bottom of the barrel.
A wounded warrior.
And struggled to get back up.
Juan Guerrero has given his all for our freedom, serving our country.
To me, it's an honor.
JJ, as his friends and family call him, has served a combined 23 years, first as a Marine and then in the Army. He was deployed 3 times, Desert Storm, then as war began in 2000 to 2003, and then once more in 2006. Service which nearly cost him his life when he was hit by an IED.
They're very, very deadly. At the time, we had no defenses against him.
JJ vividly remembers July 26, 2007, the day he lost both his legs. A life-changing incident he's now sharing, hoping to inspire other veterans to cope with their own trauma.
There are lots of feelings of inadequacy, not being good enough to take care of your family, feeling like it was your fault, that something may have happened.
Coping with his PTSD wasn't easy, but a daily battle he worked on.
And sometimes we become a little bit stubborn in the way we think, thinking that, no, I can handle this on my own. And the truth is that you probably can't.
Feelings, JJ says, for some can be triggered during the holidays.
It's particularly harder during the holidays because, it's a time where you're supposed to be with family.
Something that's not possible for all of our veterans as they recover from their wounds. But there are many resources like Semper Fi and America's Fund who are willing to step in and help during these difficult times.
We're kind of there to say, you concentrate on your treatment of recovery and we'll take care of the family, which definitely does take away the stressors, especially during the holidays.
Since 2003, the organization has helped at least 27,000 service members and their families, and their legacy continues.
We don't leave them. We all know that these combat injuries, illnesses, wounds can last a long time. So we're there at bedside support for a lifelong. As long as they need us, we are there for them.
As JJ now prepares to spend the holidays with his 4 boys and wife, he shares this message with everyone.
Stay positive. You can find yourself in difficult situations, but it's not the end of the road.